Hello, beautiful people. I'm here to update my vlog. Quite a bit's happened since I did the last one. First, I hope everyone's doing well. That you're well and happy. That's always the objective, I think. Okay. I had surgery, my second surgery, August the 5th, which required a drain, which I still have. When one has a drain, the liquid that is being dispersed is, of course, supposed to go down weekly, which mine has, but it needs to be down to 30 cc's over a 4-day period before the drain can be removed. So this has caused a bit of a problem because I'm scheduled to start chemo the 5th of September. And my surgeon says she does not think that's going to happen. So I get a call from infusion services today, and I'm going to take their advice. They've already got my schedule done, but it's on hold, and they told me not to worry about that, that they would make any adjustments that need to be made. So I'm taking their advisement. If anyone has a drain, that is a main objective. You don't want that to get infected. You don't want any of those complications because it is the main objective to get that drain liquid down to the minimum extraction so the drain can be removed and then one can proceed on with whatever the next step is. So sanitize, don't be pressured, measure as accurately as you can, do it as often as you're supposed to do, and keep that in mind, that is the most important thing at that time. It's the most important thing for me at this time, regardless of the other protocol that I know I'm going to have to go through. So I had the mastectomy the end of July. The tumor was over 2 centimeters. I don't remember exactly. But I received good news. Only one lymph node was taken. And all the margins are clean. So I'm thankful for that. Very thankful for that. So one might ask, if that's the case, the tumor's gone, my breast has been removed, the margins are clean, and only one lymph node was taken, not because it was cancerous, but because the isotope happened to attach to it, and they do the biopsy on the nodes when that occurs. So all of that is great news. So why do I have to do chemo? So I was discussing this with my fantastic oncologist, Dr. Adams, and she really is. So sensically, the reason chemo is required is because there are microcells that can be growing in other places that would not have shown up on the PET scan because they're microcells. So the chemo is administered to keep any microcells from continuing clustering, growing, and becoming cancerous tumors. So that makes great sense to me now that it's been explained, and I wanted to pass that information on to you. I also received some other great news about the chemo. The original protocol was Herceptin and Perjeta I would be given every week for a year. The reason for those is to keep the receptors and the cells from joining and growing out of control. And Herceptin is the only drug that they know that achieves that stops that erratic growth. Then every 3 weeks, the original protocol was that I would do a combination of Taxotere and carboplatin, which are the two combination chemo drugs. And I would do the Herceptin every week, and every 3rd week I would do that chemo combination for, I think, 18 weeks, 16, 18 weeks. So when I talked to Dr. Adams, that's been changed because no margins being affected and only one lymph node being taken. And the size of the tumor when it was removed with the breast has allowed her to have some latitude. So she is now doing away with the Progetta. She is combining the Herceptin, the carboplatin, and the Taxotere together. So instead of every week and then every 3 weeks with the chemo, all that combination, I will do it every 3 weeks until the chemo is removed, finished, over the 4 to 5 months. And then the remainder of the time will be just Herceptin every 3 weeks until the year is completed. So I was really excited about that because it's less chemo medications, it's less frequency. So there should be hopefully less harshness and hopefully less reactions, especially compared to the first time in 2013 when I went through this. So yay. I consider that, with all things considered, to be good news. Whoever thought that good news would be chemo comparatives, right? But I'm thankful for that. I'm so thankful for that. So if you're going through things like this, chemo, a protocol that you're waiting to start based on things that happened during surgery, those protocols can change and be adjusted. So that is something to keep in mind. Now I hear Sophie in the background. I think she's excited about it too. When I was talking to Dr. Adams, I asked her if she could say anything on this vlog, what she would want to tell all of you. And she didn't have to think about it more than a few seconds. And she wanted me to pass this information on to you. So this is from Dr. Adams, an oncologist of great experience and skill, and a very compassionate, wonderful physician. She said that anyone that goes through anything, that they should absolutely ask their physician questions. And she said it doesn't matter if you don't remember the answer the next week or two, to ask the questions that you need answers to. And the doctor should have the attitude of wanting to address your questions with respect. So this is from Dr. Adams, and she said if there's a physician, even though doctors are very pressed for time, they have lots of patients, we know how all of that operates from being on this side of the physician's counter. She said that physicians are very busy, but ultimately they should want to answer your questions and should take time to do that. With all the components just mentioned, respect, thoroughness. Even if you think, she said, that the question you're asking is not relevant, or that you might even think it's kind of stupid, she said, don't ever think that. Ask your questions and get answers from your physician. If the physician has an attitude about answering questions, then she suggested that maybe another physician should be sought. So that's from Dr. Adams, a physician that I have great respect for. And she wanted me to share that with all of you. So keep that in mind, not just with cancer, but with anything that you're going through. And I really appreciated that is what she wanted me to share. So with that being said, I know Sophie needs to be walked, and Taylor's had a long day at work. I'm feeling better. I've been sick, but that bronchial infection seems to be clearing up finally, which is great news. And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for the beautiful people that I know. I'm thankful for the prayers that you send up for me. I'm thankful for the things that you share with me about what you're going through. So keep remembering that you're loved, that you are important. Reach out in kindness. That's one thing that I want to be. I want to be a better person. I want to be a kinder person and a more thoughtful person. And something that facilitates my feeling that way is what all of you do towards me and for me. Your thoughtfulness and kindness is never forgotten. And I appreciate all of you so much. So have a wonderful weekend. I hope to have my vlog updates a little more readily than I have between this one and the last one. I've just been sick. Stay happy. Always work toward health. And be kind. God bless you all.
Press stop.
I'm trying to.
I already put it in the right place.
I'm having no luck.
Oh my God. You just come here and watch her.
All right. We're trading places.
Sit, Ryan. Sit.